I just got done hiking at Kennesaw Mountain, and this is the battlefield, believe it or not, where they fought the Civil War. They've got cannons on the mountain. Well, I took the Kuru Atom trail shoe out for the first time and want to share with you about my experience. So let's dive on in. So Kennesaw Mountain is a great place to hike. A lot of history, Civil War was fought there, which is hard to believe. But what's great about that trail, and especially for putting the Atom hiking shoe to the test, is it's got good incline and decline. You got rocks and roots, so you get a good feel. The only thing I didn't get to test with the shoe is wet rocks, so I don't know how that holds up, but definitely got a good feel for the hike and how my feet felt. And so I look forward to diving in. This shoe does come in two colors. It comes in this color, and then it also comes in a black version as well for the men, and then there are for women as well. They also do just come with a medium width. Now, I'll be sure to put my referral link in the description as well as the comment section so you can check it out, and also see about their exchange policy, return policy. So if you get them and you don't find they fit you well, they're great to work with. So do keep that in mind. By the way, the Atom shoe is one of their most popular shoes. And in fact, if you're not aware, they've got their standard sneaker as well. And this one is a new one that's waterproof. So if you're looking for the Atom shoe or a sneaker that's waterproof, this is it. And definitely want to check it out. And I'll put my video link to that as well, so if you want to see my review. And it definitely did a great job there. So as far as packaging, the way it comes, this is the box that it comes in. You'll notice there's no lid for the top box, so if you like to keep your shoes in the box, there is no lid. They do make it easy with this adhesive, so if you need to send them back, you can. And I actually like this box for shipping when I've sold some other shoes in the past, which is great, so that worked out well. Now, as far as the shoe, really feels like a solid, rugged shoe at size 12, 16 ounces, so it is a bit heavy, but it really does feel really rugged. It's got some really great toe protection. You've got good heel protection there, so very pleased there. And I'm going to dive in and talk more about in a couple of moments about how they felt on me and sizing. But I did get a size 12, and I'll explain more about that. Now let's dive in and just talk a little bit about the shoe. First of all, breathability. I felt like the shoe was breathable for me. It was a cooler day, but still 5-6 plus miles, you'll get a good feel how that will hold up. The shoelaces, they're nice shoelaces. They are a little bit long, so I had to double knot them. They've got a little bit of a stretch to them. The shoelaces do stay with the tongue, so the tongue's not gonna move, and the tongue is also gusseted as well. The tongue, by the way, is a little bit thick. It's got a little bit of a padding as well, and you've got this here if you need to use your finger or just the look. So I kind of like that look as well, and you got there as well for putting on the shoe for that if you might need to do that. As far as padding as well, you've got great padding in the back for your heel and Achilles, so that's gonna give it good support. And one other thing about Kuru shoes is keeping the heel in place. And so with this shoe, I found like my heel stayed in place well, so good job there. The insoles are their known insoles. They've got this foam technology. It's like space technology. And so they've got really good support, I find, and they work well. And then on the bottom and the inside, it's like a rubberized material, and it's got a little bit of a spongy feel to it as well. So you got that there. And this is the tread. So you get an idea on the lugs. I found that this did a good job with the trail and how it held up. I didn't find I was slipping and sliding, so I definitely felt that. And with these shoes, which I'll dive in a little bit, it's more of a firmer feel. And so if you're somebody who is used to a cushion shoe when hiking, then these might take a little bit of adjustment, but these definitely do have that stability feel to the shoe. As far as materials, some other things, the materials, synthetic upper and lining, it's vegan materials. Companies always finding interesting ways with their shoes and
the type of materials and some of their other shoes that I've had, and they've shared with the type of leather, and it's really, really impressive what the company does and thinking about when they design their shoes. The laces, which I mentioned, are flat laces, and those are most of the highlights of the shoe. This is an 8mm drop shoe, so that works out well for me. I do like a little bit of a higher heel drop shoe and 8mm. So from the standpoint of sizing, I did go with a size 12, as I mentioned earlier. And being that this shoe only comes in medium width, I wanted to make sure, and I actually wasn't really sure if it was going to be too narrow for my foot, but with this sock, which is not a thick sock, I feel like I have room in the toe box, which doesn't bother me, but I do also have a little bit of room up front. So if you would maybe wear their shoes in one of their other shoe styles in a wide, you may be able to get away with a medium width and going up a half a size. So that will give you an idea there. I don't feel like they're too big for me, even though I've got the room in the toe box. From the standpoint of cushioning, it is more of a firmer shoe. So that is something to keep in mind. If you're used to a cushioned shoe, these may be a little bit too firm. So I went through the motions as I was hiking with my feet feeling a little irritated, but then I was okay. So they do take some getting used to, especially if you are used to more of a cushioned shoe. But you definitely are going to feel like you're well on your feet with stability and also with the traction of the soles of the shoes. So there you go. That is the Kuru Atom hiking shoe. For me, a little bit more firm than what I'm used to with my other shoes, but I did have times where, you know, I went in and out with them comfortable and a little bit more of a challenge for me, but I definitely am impressed with the quality of the shoe. It really does feel like a solid shoe. And for those that are going to look for that, you know, stability shoe that's going to be a little bit more firm to give you that tight hug when hiking, then this could be a great way to go. And the only thing to keep in mind is, you know, medium width. But for me, it was able to work out and could for you as well. So great job as always, Kuru. I appreciate your time for joining me today. Any questions you have, and hope you have a great hike on the trail with the Kuru Atom hiking shoe.